Hello, students. Being the student of English literature, you are well aware of poetry appreciation, critical appreciation of a piece of poetry. But today we will discuss about prose appreciation. So, first of all, we will discuss the key concepts of prose appreciation. Unity. A piece of prose should have unity, a sense of oneness to the piece of writing created by having one tone. The tone should be serious or humorous or satirical. So, first of all, we try to know about the tone of that piece of text. In another point, we try to discuss one purpose. A piece of text should have one purpose. It may be persuading, it may be for teaching, or it may be for entertaining. So, it should have some purpose. Then we try to know the theme of that piece of text. Is it a lesson or arguable point? So, another thing is it should have one point of view. Then it should have coherence. Writing techniques that tie together the various parts of the writing within the whole. Coherence is created through the following techniques: purposeful repetition of a word, idea, image, etc. Transition words, words that move ideas smoothly from one to next. Method of development, what is the method of development of that piece of prose? The method the author uses to develop the main idea of the writing. It may be narrative, descriptive, comparison and contrast, argumentation and persuasion, example, cause and effect. Emphasis, writing techniques that are aimed at directing the reader to what is important in a piece of writing. Since many techniques can be used, the method selected should suit the writer's purpose and ideas. Having a forceful introduction or conclusion. Arrange ideas so that they build to a climax. Purposefully repeat a keyword, image, idea, or symbol so that it stands out. Use effective diction to draw attention to what is important. Diction, the right word in the right place at the right time with the right meaning. Levels of language, what is the language of that piece of text? Formal, essays, sermons, speeches, etc. Whether it is informal, casual, conversation, etc. Denotative, dictionary or definitions. Connotative, having personal associations brought to a word. Sound of the word, alliteration, similar meaning sound of several words within a close proximity. Example, she sails seashells by the seashore. Onomatopoeia, sound imitates the meaning of the word. Third, euphony, soft sounding words, marshmallow. Cacophony, harsh sounding words, crack. Then we have figurative language. It contains imagery. Word pictures mean to invoke ideas that are often deeper than the literal meanings. Often images are repeated, creating pattern. Similarly, a comparison of two unlike things using like or as. Strong as steel, beautiful like rose. Metaphor, an implied comparison of two unlike things. The jeweled sky revealed the time. Personification, giving a non human object or being human qualities. The walls whispered. Here the walls are personified. Symbol, an object that represents a wider idea. Some symbols are universal, such as dove, a heart, or a cross. Some symbols are established within a piece of writing, such as the Force in Star Wars, which represent good. Descriptive writing techniques, local color, wording that is particular to a certain area that causes the reader to sense the setting. Example: can I have a soda? Sensory appeal: sight, sound, taste, touch. Smell. Verb choices. Verb choices specific, carefully chosen action words that add power and impact. Slither, undulate. Allusions. Subtle, perhaps indirect references to the Bible, well known biblical or literary characters, mythology, well known literary works, etc. Sentence choices. A piece of prose may have assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, exclamatory sentences. An assertive sentence has states something or tells something or asks something or tells something. In interrogative sentences, there is some question, someone is asking something. Then we have imperative sentences. It expresses command, order, or some kind of request also. Exclamatory sentences has a express emotions. Most assertive sentences are used to convey ideas. This makes the other kinds of sentences stand out when used occasionally and purposefully. Rhetorical questions: a question asked in a piece of prose or speech when no answer is expected. The result is that it makes the reader pause or think. It slows the pace of reading and draws the reader closer to the narrator's perspective. Example: makes a person ag, Sentence fragment: an incomplete thought. The jerk. This is casual and conversational in tone. It can be starting. It causes the reader to stop, or it makes the idea contained in the sentence stand out. A series of fragments can create a rough, uncomfortable tone. The length of sentence. A simple sentence is short, containing one main idea. Example: we went. This type of sentence is good for moving the action along quickly. It creates a blunt, harsh tone. When used after or in the middle of a series of a long sentence, the contrast can add emphasis to the idea in the short sentence. A compound sentence is longer and has two ideas joined by a conjunction. Long sentences, complex and compound complex, combine several details or ideas in one sentence. This is good for description. They can create atmosphere and build suspenses where the main idea is located in the sentence. Loose sentences have the main idea near the beginning. Most sentences are written this way. Periodic sentences have the main idea near the end, creating mystery or suspenses. Parallel sentences group the same wording within the same sentence to show the relationship between ideas. The wording also creates a repetitious effect or rhythm. Example: neither wind nor hail, nor sleet nor rain could stop him. Balanced sentences are a type of parallel sentence, specifically having two similar sentences construction that relate around a single idea. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. They demonstrate how one part of the sentence relates to the other part. Thank you.